All right, buddy. You ready?
Yep.
I pushed like I have my glasses on.
Yep.
In the camera. 3, 2, 1. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Newmans Talk. My name is Jim Newman, your host, and with me, as always, my best bud, number one compadre.
Teddy.
What's up, son?
Yes.
Man,
Yes.
we're already here. We're back.
To school.
Well, no, we're not back to school yet. You still got a couple weeks, Bubba.
Almost a couple.
Yeah,
Like
this
two.
was really your first week of summer where we didn't have
Nothing.
much. Well, we still had our soccer, right? Monday and Wednesday this week, we finished up the tournament, which it was the first year of the 3-on-3 tournament, and it wasn't evenly spread. Wouldn't you say that, champ?
Oh, definitely. We are facing kids that were like 14 years old, and our team had 3 third graders.
Yeah,
On our team.
yeah. We definitely had a size disadvantage and a skill disadvantage in that aspect. Those younger kids were good, but
Yes.
not against the 13 and 14-year-old who've been playing for 5 extra years, 4 more years than those kids had been. But we had fun. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Yeah, and that's all that matters, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. So we had fun. Ted got a couple goals in, right?
Yeah, I had
Couple
a lot
sweet
of
assists?
defensive. Not my main thing was defense.
His main thing was defense. The girls' team, the one I saw.
Oh, I disrespected them.
Well, let's not get crazy now. She definitely was. She was the coach's daughter. You caught that, right?
Yep.
She
yep.
had her brothers there with her.
Yeah,
Right?
3 of them, and they were hyping us up and not her team.
So Teddy had the ball at one point, and he was trying to advance it, and he was sitting there doing his little moves, and then he nutmegged her.
And her brothers went wild. They
Her bro-
started running everywhere.
They did, and
It
she
was-
smiled though, didn't she?
Yeah, it was disrespectful.
She had a
It
big
was-
smile on her face
Yeah, I feel
because
bad.
she knew that she just got nutmegged. She knew
After
that
his
her
brother
brothers
was
were going to
hyping
give
us
her
up.
grief for getting nutmegged, right? So that was still pretty fun. I was happy I got to see you do it, champ. That's always a
And
fun
then I
time.
defended good people and the boys team.
Yeah, the boys team. They were definitely a year up. They were U12, I believe.
One of them
no,
was in
U13.
No, U12. One of them was in my.
No, you're U12 now.
Yeah.
You're U12 now. So they're going to be U13. You used to play.
One of them.
guess
Some of
one of
them is
them.
U13 and one of them is U12.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was good. I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was good. Good competition all around for Teddy to play and just something to do this summer. Let's see, what else did we do this week, bud? Let me think.
Maybe
I had work. My dad always works. Oh, I know. I want you to say it.
Oh, can I say it now?
Go ahead.
Okay, everyone. I'm going into
Teddy got
middle
a cell phone.
school. I hate you.
But we got the sweet case,
Here
right?
it is.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, my favorite
Right?
soccer
Sweet case.
player.
So he's been on it. He's been on mom and dad to get a phone. I need a phone. I need a phone. What do you need a phone for?
Why'd you get Sisyphon?
No.
No, I'm asking you.
I'm asking you
I'm asking you.
what you need a phone for.
Uh,
You're
what's-
home. It's the summertime.
What did Sis need a phone for?
You're home with your
Yep.
parents.
Yep.
Your parents drive you to practice.
Yep.
Your parents pick you up from practice. Your parents
Ready?
take you to school.
Everyone watch
Your
this.
parents
Ready?
drive you home from school.
My parents made me. They chose this decision.
I made you. I'll gladly return it tomorrow. Anyway.
You literally made me. This was your idea to make me. Oh, look what you've
Oh,
done.
you're saying to make you. Is there a return? Does anyone know of a return policy on sweet little boys with lots of hair?
Hey, oh my gosh.
All right. So anyway, Ted got his first cell phone, but of course, it's an iPhone 13, and that's unacceptable for his
Because
younger
my
sister,
has an
who
iPhone
only has
12.
an iPhone 12.
And we got the iPhone 13 because the 12, there was no more.
There was none in stock, right? So I had to, and it was the same price, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the big difference? What, with 12, 13, you have a phone, right?
Yep.
You'd been happy with a flip phone, wouldn't you?
Nope.
Okay. So that was the big news, definitely. Teddy getting his cell phone this week, finishing up soccer, enjoying the last of summer. We had a little Took a little pool time today, didn't we?
Yep.
It's hot here.
There was wasps. Dude, they were. I have this thing called code emergency, and so basically I get my goggles on real quick, and we have ladders that climb outside our pool, and I hold down the ladder so I can hold as long as I can underwater. Then I come back up just for a little air, and then go back down. There's no physical way that this wasp can get me if I'm doing code emergency.
The wasp is getting water
I do
to
not
build
care.
its home, to take care of its
Because if
babies.
you splash it a little, boom, boom.
Don't splash it. The wasp isn't there to hurt you. The wasp is there to get a job done, and that's to get water.
It says don't
It's more
splash.
it's more scared of you than you are of it.
Did you just say don't splash it? Have you?
Don't sit there and try to
Remember
make it mad.
Remember the time when the wasp was attacking like us, and you were just you were
there's-
spraying it with a water
There's
gun.
never been a time that you have been attacked by a wasp.
You were trying to snipe it.
No, the wasp is trying to do its job so that it can survive, and it was getting a drink of water. That's all. But Teddy has his code emergency, right? And I called him on it today. We were playing,
And I just
and I said,
choked.
Ted, code emergency, and he
I didn't have my goggles on. I started
down he went to stay away from the wasp. That's funny, bud. But no children were hurt in today's events in the swimming pool in the backyard. But it was a beautiful day, as you can see. I got a little bit of sun today, huh? I'm browning up nicely, don't you think, son? What about you? Nope. Too much SPF. That's just good, though, right?
Wait, that's paper.
So what we got coming up this week, bud?
What do we have coming up this week?
You don't even know, do you? Tell our listeners at home who don't know about this what the Nationals is, bud.
My parents won't let me go, but
Not that we won't let you go.
I'd rather walk there.
You can't walk to Chicago from here.
Yes, I can.
So the Nationals is a national card show. It's being held in Chicago, Illinois.
Biggest ever.
Right? How many vendors, bub?
More than 1,000.
How many days is it?
4.
4 days. 4 days
That's
of
more than
sports
an
cards.
ordinary card show. OG card shows are 2, max 3, and this one's 4.
4
You
full
couldn't
days.
walk the whole card show in one day. It's so big.
I bet you could.
No, it's impossible.
I bet you could.
It's impossible.
I'm telling you, you could. Not me. You.
I would just sprint.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, and look at every single card.
Yeah. So there's a lot. There's a lot of interest. People from all over the U.S. show up. Hitman, is he going?
Yep.
Yeah. Chi-Town.
All my YouTubers.
Chi-Town better be
Thanks
there, right?
for rubbing it in my face.
Dre will be there.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got a lot of things going on
my
this weekend, and we just, it wasn't part of our plans. Maybe 2024. Maybe. Where's it at in 2024?
Like Cleveland.
Cleveland. We can go to Cleveland.
Ew.
You know what's in Cleveland
What?
or close to Cleveland?
What?
NFL Hall of Fame.
Oh, we can go to that.
You know what else
too.
is close to Cleveland?
What?
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Rockin'. I don't want to go to that.
Okay. You know what else is close to Cleveland?
What?
Nothing.
The hospital where LeBron James and Steph Curry got born.
The hospital where LeBron James and Steph Curry were born. There you go. That's worth a trip, right, Bubba? Okay. So moving on. Teddy's cell phone.
Yeah,
End of summer.
Love it.
Big tricks. All right, Ted. Give it to him. It's time for Teddy's favorite segment of the week.
The hat trick of the week.
You sure do like doing that, don't you, bud?
I love doing it.
I do. All right, so hat trick of the week, bud. Let's talk about what we got up first.
Lionel Messi.
Ooh, we've been talking about him the last couple weeks,
He
haven't we?
joined
It's been
Inter
big news.
Miami. Yes.
This whole summer has been big news about Lionel Messi. What happened with Lionel Messi this week?
So he joined Inter Miami and he had a game. And it was 1-1 90th minute. 2 minutes of extra time added. And they get fouled at the top of the box in the 91st minute. Messi gets fouled because they triple team him, shove him like old days. Messi, everyone was waiting. It's the 93rd minute and he takes the shot. Messi curved it around the wall and then scored a top left.
Top left.
It was insane.
His shot had more curve than the curvature of the earth, wouldn't you say, bub?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a pretty sweet shot. Dad really enjoyed it. It was something pretty awesome, I think. We've been talking about Messi. Messi joining
Yes.
Miami, Messi joining,
And got to miss.
coming down to Inter Miami, right?
Yes.
We've been talking about that a lot.
But then his teammate Sergio Busquets
Okay, Sergio Busquets.
joins Inter Miami.
Right, and for the people listening at home who don't know, Sergio Busquets, why is he? He's former teammate for when they played in Barcelona, right? And Messi played what 14 seasons in Barcelona?
Yeah, something like that.
From his 18 all the way up until he was
With
32.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho, Sergio Busquets.
Ronaldo gave Messi's his first.
And there's one other
ever goal.
person who just joined this week,
Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba. So Lionel, you think he called up his old friends and be like, hey guys, Sergio, hey, Jordi, calls them up, say, hey guys, why don't you guys come on down to Miami and we're just gonna have some fun.
And then Suarez may come.
Suarez might come. They're still working on the deal to get Suarez to come down, but you've already got three former teammates playing together. 3 guys who played at least 11 seasons together.
And they finally won a game. Inter Miami won.
Inter Miami is at the bottom of the table for MLS, bottom of the Eastern Conference table,
everything.
and here they go. Stadium is jam-packed, full of fans.
They're gonna win the whole cup next year.
No, I think they're going to win it this year. I think they go on a crazy winning streak, right? They secure enough points to make the playoffs, right? Let's say I don't even know if that's even possible. I don't know if it's possible for Miami to score enough points in the table to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I don't think it's possible
But
because
if
they've
it
already
is-
lost like.
If it is possible, how sweet would that be to go from the bottom all the way to the top to win the MLS Cup?
Oh, you did get one of the goats. So
Yeah. Well, I think they got 2 of the goats, honestly. Well, you were talking to me about Sergio, greatest CMD of all time.
yes.
I didn't. No. Put it down.
Goat.
No. Yes, but there were fans in Miami wearing the goat mask for Lionel.
Ronaldo.
For Lionel. It's not Lionel Ronaldo. It's Lionel Messi, and he probably is son, the greatest of all time.
No, he's not.
Okay, and it is the smile on it. So, who do you know who was at the game for the opening night for Ronaldo for Messi? Do you know who was at the game opening night for
LeBron
Messi?
James.
LeBron James was there. Serena Williams was there.
David Beckham.
Well, David Beckham's the owner of the
He
team.
owns it, but
he's part
yes.
owner of the team.
David Beckham is a good guy.
Okay,
Yep.
he is.
Yep. I like
Let's
it.
talk about David Beckham real quick. Actually, Teddy and I were watching, and Barb was watching with us too. Mom was watching with us too, right?
Yep.
And we're watching, and David Beckham, for those of you that don't know, is married to Sporty Spice. Spice Girls. Former Spice Girls. Former Sporty Spice Girl.
Sporty Spice.
Victoria Beckham is married to David Beckham. And I caught this, and I don't know if you saw. Me and Mom talked about it.
She has.
So she has her fancy normal cell phone that she's holding. She's holding her cell phone.
Keep in mind, she's a billionaire or something like that.
Yeah, they got a lot of money. They're holding the cell phone, and behind the cell phone was like a Canon point and shoot camera from from the late 2000s or early 2000s, late 1990s. We were just completely thought it was hilarious that a multi-millionaire, the co-owner, whose husband's a co-owner of a soccer team, a former record label star, international pop star, was using a point and shoot camera instead of the iPhone camera that she has on her phone, which is pretty funny. All right. All right, kid. Let's go ahead and keep on this. So we've got the debut of Messi was our first part of the hat trick of the week, right? Mm-hmm. And we've brushed over the other topic, our second topic of the hat trick of the week, and that's really who else has come in to make Inter Miami a better team.
Yep.
Right. And Messi brought in a couple of his old teammates, friends, right? We like playing with our friends, right?
Busquets.
You like playing with your friends, right?
Yes, Jake.
So why wouldn't Lionel like to play with his friends, people that he knows, people that he's comfortable with? And why wouldn't you want to come play with the greatest?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? All right, Ted, let's talk about our third and final topic of the hat trick of the week, okay? And that's the NBA Summer League. We talked about it on the previous week's show, right?
Yes.
And you had a prediction.
Yes.
And what was your prediction, Bubba?
A good one.
What do you mean your prediction was a good one? What was your prediction to win?
The Rockets, because
Houston Rockets.
they have the third best rookie of.
They had a very good summer league.
And if Jalen Green and Alfred Sengun played, they would have been smoked.
Okay, so Houston has Jalen Green, right?
Yes.
And they pretty good team. Who else?
Sengun.
Who?
Alfred Sengun.
Alfred Sengun. All right,
Center.
but they had to go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With nobody.
Nobody. Come on, man.
Isaiah Mobley.
Little brother syndrome. I know a little brother. Don't
Who?
you?
Oh.
I'm a little brother.
Oh, you are.
You're a little brother,
Oh, I am.
right? Yeah, you are. So little brothers have a little step, right? They have an advantage. You got to fight for your right to party.
This is
No?
basketball.
Okay, so Cleveland comes in, and they I don't want to say steal the show, but they
Stole
had a
the
great
show.
game, right? Isaiah, what did he end up with?
28 points.
28, 11, 2, and
And
2.
11 rebounds.
Double-double,
Dude dropped a double-double in
Right?
the NBA Summer League.
right? And there were a couple other guys who played along with him. Who were the other guys that played along for the title?
His name is
Imani?
Bates, Sam Merrill.
So those three guys had a heck of a game to help secure Cleveland to win the 2023 or NBA 2K24 NBA Summer League.
NBA 2K24 is crossplay now.
Because it's about the video game, right,
I
bud?
love crossplay.
I'm sure. Cross-play it up, man.
Now I can play with Paul.
There you go. All right. You know what time it is for Dad, don't you, son?
Bad dad jokes.
All right, buddy. All right. I have been working on this one for you, right? And really, this one goes along with the phone. Let's see that sweet phone one more time. Let's prop it. I need a prop, buddy. So Teddy's got his new cell phone, right? And we got it, of course, at the Apple Store, right, son? But
Yeah.
if you see a robbery at the Apple Store, does that make you an eyewitness? iPad. Eyewitness. An eye. If you saw a robbery at an Apple Store.
Oh, that's so bad.
An eyewitness.
That's why I'm not laughing.
It's good, right?
Eyewitness instead of
Come
iPhone.
on, man. I got my iPhone. I got my iMac.
Mac and cheese?
No, Macintosh. That was the original. Oh, I got to get you a lesson on Apple, Bubba. All right. Teddy, your homework assignment.
Well, I had homework, guys, and it's summer.
Week two, Teddy's homework assignment. He
And this week,
He
I'm
put forth a
doing
lot of effort. And this week, Teddy, what do we have?
tight ends.
Ted's going to review his top 10 tight ends for fantasy football.
Okay, I'm gonna
all
go 10 to 1.
These are the 10 tight ends Teddy thinks from 10 to 1 of who are going to have the best impact for the 2023-2024 fantasy football season. Not so much the NFL season.
Fantasy?
Fantasy season. Oh, you didn't put fantasy? You
I just
put
put
NFL.
top 10 tight
You just put top 10 tight ends. All right, these are Teddy's top 10 tight ends for the 2023-2024 NFL season.
I don't think it would have changed. So at 10, I got Hunter Henry.
Hunter Henry. Okay,
He plays for the New England Patriots.
Right. And who's our quarterback there in New England? I forget.
Mac Jones. Mac Daddy Jones.
I didn't forget Mac Daddy Jones. Okay. Head coach, Bill Belichick. He's going to find a way. And I'll say Hunter, he did a fairly decent job. It was his rookie season last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He did a fairly decent job. Let's see if I can find his stats here. All right, Bob. Number 9 on your list. Who do you got?
Kyle Pitts.
Dun, 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 dun. Go Gators! All right.
He's a
Atlanta
Gator.
Falcons. Right? Atlanta, they changed their quarterback.
Half of the reason he's on there because he's a Gator, but I mean, like,
Well,
that's in my heart.
That's a good reason, right? Yeah. Okay. So we watched the Netflix quarterback special.
Yes.
Marcus Mariota was the starting quarterback last year. He got benched at the end of the season.
Desmond Ritter. Everyone's investing in him.
I think they might be onto something.
What?
Okay. But we'll see. What other weapons does Atlanta have, though, to take the pressure off of Kyle?
Drake London.
Okay.
Great young wide receiver.
Okay.
And they just drafted Bijan Robinson. I'm probably going to draft him for my fantasy football.
I wouldn't get too crazy just yet there, Bubba.
Because I'm drafting my running back in like the 3rd round.
Okay. That's fine.
Yep.
All right, Kyle Pitts. All right, keep going, Bub.
Oh, I know.
All right, number 8, Teddy, in your list. What do you got, Bub?
Pat Fryermuth, another
Okay.
young guy, 2021 rookie. And this guy showed some secret talents last year.
Now-
Some little games, he did good stuff. Some little games, just, yeah.
Okay, Teddy has him on his number 8 spot, right? And he is number 8 in the list of last year's fantasy tight ends, right? So I think you have an excellent placement here. 9 and 10, and we were a little wishy-washy on 9 and 10 to be honest, son.
It's hard because
And
there's so much I got
but
there.
number 8, you were spot on with number 8, and I dig it. He was a rookie last season with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's changing the offense a little bit, but they still got Tomlin as the head coach, right?
Yes.
And I think he's the key right there. I always enjoyed him when he took over for Bill. I think Tomlin, when he took over the reins, he's the right coach for the job. I think he's going to be able to turn this offense. Quarterback is the key, and Pittsburgh's got a great young quarterback coming up too, right? But we're not going to give that away on this week's episode. We got to wait for our quarterbacks review in 2 weeks. Okay, Ted, number 7 on your
On
list.
7, I have David Njoku. It doesn't matter about his fantasy points because his QB was Jacoby Brissett.
Okay,
Search up his one-hand catch full out for a TD. Like, this dude is super good. Yeah, he plays for the Browns. That's all I can say. How is he supposed to be good?
Cleveland Browns. Well, maybe we'll go see him next year at the Nationals.
Yeah.
Okay. So David Njoku plays for
Stop
Cleveland.
joking.
Plays for the Cleveland Browns. Not the strongest offensive weapon team in the NFL.
Yeah.
They're definitely going through some growing pains with the club, and hopefully, you think they're going to go Deshaun Watson?
Bro slaps girls. I don't know.
Hard truth by Teddy. All right, number 6, Ted. What do you got? Number 6.
At 6, I got Dallas Goedert.
No, you don't. That's not what that says.
Yeah,
there.
I made a switch.
Last
Goedert.
Last minute audible call. Now Dallas. Does Dallas play for Dallas? No.
No, he plays for Eagles, the enemy of Dallas.
Dallas Goedert plays for the Eagles. Now he won the job last year from Zach Ertz, right? And then Zach got traded away
To the Arizona Cardinals.
Do you think that was a smart move? Is he the better tight end between
Yes,
the two?
he is.
Okay.
Right
Well,
now.
Last year on this list, he had a pretty good stats
Yes,
and records.
I knew that because I got smoked by him 1 week.
1 week.
Yeah.
When he had 55 for 702 and 3 touchdowns on the season. Okay, that's not bad. That's
Yeah.
not bad. Okay, what else we got, champ?
At 5.
Wait, so you think he's gonna help lead the Eagles back offensively?
Yeah.
The Eagles
Also
scare me
Devonta
because they're a
Smith.
really good team,
Yes, they're so good.
right?
They're impossible to beat.
AJ Brown,
Bro, he's just
Jalen Hurts,
fast.
and they're a great team.
Yeah, very.
Okay,
At,
so no, number 5. Is this the change that you made?
no, I made 3 changes.
Oh, you moved them all the way up because of this, right?
No.
Whatever. Go ahead. All right, Chad. What do you got? at Number 5.
At 5, I got Darren Wall. Dude got traded to Danny Dimes.
Right. Right.
Yes, I love Danny Dimes. Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones, another young rookie quarterback last season,
Yep.
right? And Darren, he was a really good tight end in Vegas.
He actually is he's like a wide receiver. He's kind of like the evolved version of Kyle Pitts in college.
And bigger, right? He's a little bit bigger. He's a little bit bigger, a little more stout. I like it. I like that call. I like the giving New York the option.
Yes.
Hopefully, Shaquan Barkley comes and runs for him to help give him some relief. I hope they make that deal come true. But what's going to happen? I don't know. I like it. I like Danny Jones,
Yes.
or as Teddy likes to call him, Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
And Darren Waller. I enjoyed him in Vegas. We got to see him twice a year in Vegas, playing the Chiefs, and he was lethal. He's a good tight end.
He's
So good positivity for him. All right, now we got number 4. What do you got for number 4, Ted?
At 4, I got T.J. Hawkinson. He recently was on the Giants, and he got traded to the Vikings.
Okay.
The Vikings already have a Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
Gritty. Yeah. And just good offense, decent QB, and they double team Justin Jefferson, so he has 1-on-1.
So if you're double teaming JJ, someone's going to be open, right?
Yep.
If you blitz the quarterback, somebody's going to be open.
Yup.
So Kurt, I hope you don't take any more rib shots this season. But I think you got a pretty good strong putting TJ up there in the top. And he was one of the top performing tight ends last season, right? 86 receptions and for 914 yards. That's pretty darn good.
Yes.
He's got a decent quarterback, and he's got a stellar offense surrounding him.
Yes.
So I think that's a pretty good call. All right. What do you got there, number 3,
At
champ?
3, I got Mark Andrews. We all know the top 3 tight ends. We all know what order it is.
I got to tell you, Mark Andrews has been a stud of a tight end for plenty of seasons, and that's the problem. Is his age, maybe?
Yes.
But I still think you're making the right call. Lamar Jackson
Yes.
does like using him. right? Last
Uh-huh.
season, he took a little decline in his stats. He only got 73 receptions, but still called it in for 847 yards and only 5 touchdowns. He didn't get to take the ball into the end zone that often last season, right?
Yep.
Okay. What do you got next, Jim?
At 2, I got George Kittle.
George Kittle, number 2,
George
right?
Kittle.
Now, here's a guy who knows how to be a tight end.
George
You know, that Travis Kelce, our tight end, he got to attend Kittle's tight end camp this year. Did you know about that?
Yep.
Yep. Tight end U down in Nashville, Tennessee. There's something like 80-something tight ends that all got to go to that.
How much touchdowns did George Kittle have?
George, last season, he has 60 receptions for 765 yards and 11 times made it into the end zone. So that's a pretty good number 2 tight end
But
for the season, right?
yeah.
Now, he does play for the San Francisco 49ers.
I love his hair. His hair's good.
Hold on. You love his hair? Well, yeah.
I'm joking.
Look at this luscious long locks. Okay, so George plays for the Niners. Here, they're officially taking their new quarterback with Mr. Irrelevant,
Brock
right?
Purdy.
Got rid of Jimmy G, and they're going with the Brock Purdy.
Yes.
It's going to be the Purdy show, the Purdy Kittle.
Purdy
Kittle show. Right?
And Debo.
And Debo. Can't forget about
And
Debo.
Brandon Ayuk.
And Christian
And the
McCaffrey
great
running the ball.
defense.
So there's a strong offense.
Black
And they've got a strong defense, too. So that's going to put them back in the
Nick
running.
Bosa.
They're going to go back into the NFC Championship, I think, again next year.
For sure.
I'm excited to see them play. I'm excited to see them with Brock Purdy full
Yep.
time behind in the quarterback position. I'm excited to see what your boy Georgie is going to
Yep.
do. Okay,
And
All right.
everybody, the moment you been waiting for.
drum roll, please.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, number 1, Travis Kelce.
We don't know why he had the most touchdowns in like the game. Well, besides that Devontae Adams dude, but who cares about him? He had one more touchdown than George Kittle. 1 means you won. Just one more.
1 is all you need,
won.
right? Yeah, but Travis had 110 receptions. Kittle only had 60. Travis almost had double the amount of receptions that Kittle did.
And then the yards, 1,300.
1,338 yards, receiving yards on the season last year. That's pretty amazing. Along with 12
Yep.
touchdowns, 2-point conversion in there as well. That's pretty solid. That's a solid tight end, giving you solid numbers. I think
Yes.
your pick there, Ted, number 1 through 10. Yeah, I think you got a pretty strong top 10. Now I'll let you put out a disclaimer, son. Would you like to put out a disclaimer?
What?
Apologizing for those that you did not mention.
Yes, I'm sorry, Cole Kmet and Evan Ingram. I really meant Evan Ingram. I'm really sorry.
Well, Evan Ingram was with the Giants, right?
Yes,
Yeah, but he got moved.
to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he's really good.
And there's another young offense, great head coach. Love Dougie P.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, Ted, that brings us pretty much to the end of our show this week. Good job. No, better than good. Great job, son. Great job on getting your list of your top 10 quarterbacks. You've earned at least 1 preseason ticket.
Yay!
All right. End of the show. We did it yet again. But first, today is a special day for Teddy.
Happy birthday.
Not Teddy's birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's Buzzy Boy's birthday today.
Buzz, my dog.
Ted's dog, Buzz, who he got to pick with the help of his sister and Hulk.
I picked him.
You did.
I picked
And then Hulk approved.
Yep.
Hulk approved.
Hulk has to approve because
And-
he doesn't want to live with no wimpy jerks. Yeah.
Yeah, Hulk got to approve the dog.
Because
So
the
today's
other one
Buzz's
was
third
biting
birthday.
him.
The other one was biting him, and he didn't like that too much, so he didn't pick that one. So Hulk did pick Buzz, but today's is Buzz's actual 3rd birthday.
Third.
And
He
8
can
weeks
drink
in a
now.
day.
He's 21.
8 weeks and a day from today is Buzz's Gotcha Day with us.
Gotcha.
So we'll have that little we'll talk about that in about 2 months
Gotcha.
here. The day we brought Buzz home. He's a big dog.
Oh yeah, this dude thinks he's a midget, and then he jumps on you.
Yeah. He's taller than Teddy, standing up on 2 legs still when he stands up. So he's a pretty big dog. There's our picture of Buzz, or you saw it already. It was already up there. And
Make it like right there.
I will, Bubba. I
Boom.
always do.
Right
I always do.
there.
All right. All right, Ted. We're at the end of the show. We did it yet again. Teddy wants me to remind you, our listeners at home, that without you guys, this isn't possible. Send in your questions, too. You know, I don't think we've mentioned the fact that we do have an email, newmanstalk@gmail.com.
Newmans
Or you
Talk.
can reach out
guys.
to us on our social media via Instagram or on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, and that's just Newman's Talk. You know, subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us here on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast. But give us those likes, give us those comments, give us those shares, give us those follows. Tell people what we're doing. We're still having a good time doing this. It's great father-son time. Me and Ted love doing it. Right, son?
Yes.
I make him do it. All right, guys. My name is Jim Newman.
And my name is Teddy.
We'll see you guys real soon.
Bye.